What's going on, guys? It is Thursday. Normally I would say, it's Wednesday, but it's not. It's Thursday. And we are live, and I'm not on even the right mic. So I don't know how you guys are hearing me, but it should be better now, right?
Yeah, we could hear you.
You're good.
Cool. I'm seeing everybody shake their head, so I'm guessing my sound is good. But guys, it is the Geek Saga, and I am your host, Eugene, along with my two co-hosts, Mike and Nancy. Welcome, you guys. How you guys doing?
We're good. It's Friday. I mean, no. Yeah, it's Friday Eve, right?
Friday Eve.
It's
That's
Thursday.
Friday Eve.
Yes. Oh, you
Yep.
just threw me
Finish
off
the work
that.
day. Up Friday. Friday now.
Okay. For you guys, it's Friday. It is my day off, so I'm happy. Obviously, you guys can tell I'm home. And then Mike was holding up some stuff that's blurring. It was reminding me of some Japanese. I'll say it. Japanese porn when they hold those. They're doing things and it's all blurred. Yeah. And we're starting off Thursday with a bang.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Only
yeah.
you guys would know.
The look on Nancy's face is priceless. I am.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
there's students in this.
No, not yet. There isn't.
You know,
not
the
yet.
students actually told me they're very well versed in anime. I'm sure
Okay.
they're good.
Great.
Yeah. It's college. It's college. Yeah. We're all
Yeah, so
adults there.
it's fine. It's all right. It's not like the kids. So, but if there are kids watching, plug your ears, guys. So sometimes, yeah, we get. I'm in the military. What do you expect? But anyways, guys, this show is right now currently one salty veteran that is a huge geek. I absolutely love everything from comic books to movies. I've got two great co-hosts here. I've got my freaking Chicano Batman over there. Not the
Also
band,
kind of salty.
but and he's salty. He's a salty teacher. And then we've got Nancy. She does cosplay.
Yeah, I do a little bit of everything. I'm
She
an
does
artist.
a little bit of everything. Sorry, but I like. Did you like the pause where I'm like, Nancy?
Yeah.
Guys, if you guys are here right now, then you know that if you guys go to TikTok, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, it's all at the Geek Saga. That's how you're gonna find us. If you guys want to reach out to us, by all means, reach out to us at the Geek Saga on Instagram. DMs are great. I answer them all. But yeah, it's just weird to be on a Thursday. Well, this is like our second time we've done a Thursday, huh?
Yeah.
Well, we did a Friday, and
We
that
did do a
that was
Friday.
a freaky Friday.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was fun Friday. But we're on a Thursday now. It's 7. We started at 7:45. So, and welcome any of Mike's students. You're going to get extra credit.
Yes, indeed.
Extra credit.
Oh
If
yeah.
you can remember what my shirt says on the back, real quick. Oh, there we go. That was all you got. I'll do it
Jurassic.
one more time. One more time. See that? All right. Oh,
Jurassic Valley, everyone.
Yeah. I actually like this shirt. I actually when I went to Hawaii, I actually got to go to the Kaloa Ranch, which is where they filmed Jurassic Park, and I got this shirt. So they call it Jurassic Valley. But
Nice.
anyways, guys, let's start with last time. I think I started with Nancy. This week we'll start with Mike. Mike, what's going on?
Ooh, I feel so honored. This week, where do we start? Are we starting from Sunday? Are we
We're
starting from Monday?
All right. You know what? I'm about to take your time away. I mean, geez.
That works.
That
That works. It's stories.
Tell us, how's your week been? How has it been?
The week has been flying by. So we have Batman Day coming up.
Yes.
We have the Batman getting his Walk of Fame. We have so
Yes.
many like Batman things coming on. I
Yes.
went to Chick-fil-A and they're just like, that's Chicano Batman. I'm just like, give me my sandwich, please. I'm starving. So, I mean, this week is flying by. And I mean, everyone in the Geek Saga community, you got to make your way to Fullerton on Saturday from 12 to 3 and just like come and like show us, like be there, be in community with us until we get ready for our other events going on. But yeah, we got to get some faces to the names. James, where's James? Hopefully James can make it.
James, that's a long drive for him. He's all the way up in Sacramento.
Oh,
We will
yeah.
see those guys at LA Comic Con, which, if you guys don't know, we are going. But we won't talk about that right now because we want to know, Nancy, what's going on with you?
just work. Working out, same thing. I'm tired all the time, but
You know,
Yeah.
you
it's
think
really
Well, you gave us a face when we mentioned what we had mentioned about the blurring, and then you go and use a bad word like working out.
Oh my god.
It hurts. It
I
cuts.
I almost didn't go today, but I went. I made it.
You
You
dragged
made
yourself over there.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. What did you
Thank
work on today?
We did full body. Today,
Full body.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, my body just ached as soon as you said full body. It's like,
Your body is full now.
yes, my
No.
body is full because I had some dinner, so we're good. Thank you. As for me, guys, yeah, I was at work for the last few days. Work is work. Trust me, if I had told you guys half the stuff that happens at my place, it's just, ugh. And then, you guys get to see this side of me, all cheery and energized. That's because I unleash all the demons up at work, and everybody that's up there gets to deal with them. And whether they like it or not, I don't care.
Oh.
But yeah.
Okay.
But it's been actually it was good. It went by really quick. But yeah, right now, I mean, what we're getting ready for is freaking LA Comic Con.
Yep, coming up.
Yep.
Are you guys? I mean, I'm excited about it. Are you guys excited?
Yeah. I think
I
I
already
am.
started doing my research, dude.
I see.
All right, Nancy, are you excited? Because this is going to be your second con, right?
Yeah, I think I am gonna dress up.
Okay.
I'm thinking of Catwoman. So
All right. So you'll see Nancy as Catwoman Saturday.
I think Saturday, yeah.
Okay. Friday, you'll see Nancy in Geek Saga shirt.
Yeah.
So great. Just so you guys know, so if you guys do go to the con, it is a great event. It is big. So it's trying to rival San Diego as far as the amount of people that actually go through.
Yep.
As far as the amount of events that are going on outside of it, there's not as many as at San Diego, but it is still a huge facility. Mike was doing his research on parking when I told him, Mike, it's just going to cost us money. But it's going to vary. If you guys want to get there on Friday, it's not as bad as Saturday. Saturday, you definitely want to get there early. Park kind of far. You don't have to. There's a parking. So actually, that's what I was going to tell you, Mike. There's a parking lot that not everybody notices, but it's right down the street from the recruiting office, and it's usually about $10 cheaper than everywhere else, and it's only about 3 blocks away. So there you go.
Yeah. No, I'm up to my Chicano Batman ways, and I want right in. I want to be at the doorstep. So if you see me around the streets of LA, that's what I'm doing.
He's scouting it out. He's doing his reconnaissance.
Yeah, all that prep time, baby.
So we're also going to be in booth 2066. That's going to be with Project Wish Upon Star, and we might as well talk about Project Wish Upon Star because Darren and Veronica are awesome people. They're the ones that are allowing us to be able to kind of schmooze into their booth and kind of set up, and we'll be live streaming from there, and we'll be doing some trivia from there, so we can be giving out some stuff. Also, they have a cosplay repair group that's going to be part of their booth. And if you have your costume that has a wardrobe malfunction, you don't want, yeah,
the hot glue.
they'll put the hot glue on you and just be like, you're like, hey. So yeah, that's going to be going on. Plus, you want to go over there. You want to donate to their booth. I think Darren's on right now on Instagram. I think they're going to have the bears. You buy a bear, and it totally sends money over to them. Again, they're awesome people. I cannot say enough about them. But they're Project Wish Upon Star. They work for pediatric cancer patients that they want to bring the con experience to them or bring the kids to the cons. So yeah. They're, again, great people. So that's going on. LA Comic Con, October 4th to the 6th. So without further ado, let's move on to one thing that I need to do because, we want to make some money, right? A little bit.
Yeah, money's nice, but they help us a lot.
Yes, and that is Ulanzi. Ulanzi is a great company, and they are an affiliate. If you click on the affiliate link that is inside of our Linktree on Instagram. It'll take you directly to them. When you purchase something from them, it actually will help us out. So I just recently purchased some lavalier mics that actually connect to the phone that are going to be for Mike and for Nancy, because these guys are starting to go out and doing more events than I am doing at times. So they need to be prepared, and they need to have these lavalier mics. They're great little lav mics. I wish I had my pair right here, but I don't have them right here. But they also, not only do they make those mics, they also make the lights. The lights that you see around me, which I didn't get a chance to really adjust, and this camera's off, but the lights here, the lights that are behind me, there's a light off to the side, which, you didn't hear that, but this light right here, this is a wand light. This is one of their lights that I like to use. I do usually turn it on, and it shines a little, reddish.
I saw the lightsaber action. The lightsaber
it
action
looks like a lightsaber. It
It,
really does.
it does. I saw that. I was just
This
like,
one's
meow,
one that's,
meow, meow. Yeah, you got a lightsaber.
yeah, I got a lightsaber. But it is a Ulanzi light, guys. It's a great light, and I continuously use these. I take them everywhere because a lot of their lights are compact and meant to travel. So get a chance, check out Ulanzi when you can. Also, we've got Renegade Game Studios, and like I always say when I'm here, I'm happy that I'm here. 1, because I'm home. 2, because I get to have my really cool setup. And 3, I get to show off my actual
We got
game
the visuals.
that I got from Renegade Game Studios. It's a deck building game. This one's Transformers, which is like on the screen right there. But they also have RPGs, which is, if you know how to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, you'll be able to play any of their RPGs. But they got Transformers, they got G.I. Joe, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, My Little Pony, and a lot of other great IPs. So click on the link in our bio, and it'll purchase from them, and it helps us. Next, we got one of my favorites. I mean, not that the rest of them aren't good, but this is Legendary Supplements. This is a great little drink, and it always makes people laugh when I describe how it is to drink the Blizzard Mojito. It is those tentacles from that Kraken shoved up into your nose, hits your brain, and it hits the reset button, and you're like, oh, and then you're good to go. But it helps you to focus. It's not an energy drink. It is a focus drink. When you come down off of it, there is no crash and there is no jitters. It does have a little boost of energy, but for the most part, it is there to help you focus. And that is for the gamers that are out there. That is for the guys that are on the shooting range, because I use it on the shooting range. It was great. But they've got 2 flavors, which Mike and Nancy are going to be trying them really soon at LA Comic Con. You guys are going to try them on air. That's all I'm going to say.
Can't
On
wait.
Done.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
reaction videos.
it's going to be, what is it? Sorry. The Kickin' Mango Peach and the Blizzard Mojito. Those are the 2 flavors they've got. They've got a lot of the great things that are coming out. But when you go on there, use code GeekSaga77, and it helps us out also. And it helps them out. So love this product, and I will endorse it 100%. Randy, you're the best. Lastly, we've got Movo, which is the camera that you see that's at a bad angle because it's my fault. The microphone that you're hearing right now, all from Movo. Great products. It is actually that microphone that's on the screen right now. That is what I'm using, and that is what I use when I do other things. The mics that actually Mike and Nancy are going to be getting are Movo mics, but they're all great products. So if you guys want a great product that has to do with either vlogging, live streaming, or whatever it is, go to movophoto.com, click the link that's in our bio, and it'll send you straight to them. You purchase from them. It helps us, and it helps them. And tell them we sent you. They'll say, that's who? But that's okay. So that is it for our affiliates, guys. And yes.
Thank you, affiliates.
We need to get more affiliates. We need to get a sponsor. If you guys want to, if you're out there, let me just let's get a little intimate here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you want to sponsor us, look at these faces. Oh my God, Nancy goes at the port like, oh my God. Never mind. Let's scratch that. Please listen to my voice. You guys have a product you want us to try out, by all means, send it over to us. If you guys have something that you guys want us to try, hit me up. Let me know. We're more than happy to try things out. Doesn't mean that we are going to say 100% we're going to endorse it. We will try it out. We'll let you know what we think. We'll make videos, whatever it is that we need to do. So there you go. Right, guys?
Yes.
Anything.
Yes.
Anything.
Yes. Just give me the money. Show me the money.
Money.
All right. This, you know what? What's crazy is that this thing is, sorry, Randy might be on. This drink right here that you can't see the name, it's kicking in. I don't know what it is the last few days, but I've had an energy drink, and all of a sudden it's like instant kick, and I'm like, whoo.
Are you able to sleep at night?
We'll find out tonight.
Lever's Fork Distillery. You're bonded in blend whiskey. It's kicking in. Thank you, Lever's Fork.
Great. He's gonna sleep good. I'll be running around the block a couple times.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nancy, she's gonna sleep like a baby too.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna plug the protein.
My protein. Good. All right, guys. So let's move on to our first segment, which is, of course, what we love to do here and talk about. This week in geek history, guys, it is a great week for actually a couple of great great shows that came out that were huge when it came to pop culture. So we'll start off. Oh, what's this?
Oh no, wait.
Wrong one. Oh, wah, wah. Let's try that again.
Time traveling. Yeah. It is history. We're looking into the history.
We're looking at something wrong. Yes, and everybody that's on Instagram, yeah, go ahead. You guys can laugh.
They saw it. They saw the history. It's
I
good
forgot
history.
to upload. That's what I forgot to do. And as I was telling you guys, oh my God, I got to still put this up. And I didn't even upload it. All right. It's coming up. It's coming up. Bam. There we go. That's even better. So this week in geek history, we start off with a great show that I actually now love. This show premiered in 1972. It's called MASH. Nancy, I know what you're gonna say. I know, but it's not that the little thing with the cup thing. No, it's not that. It's a TV show. All right. So as long as we got that clear, and guys, if you guys are watching the show, yes, I do poke fun at Nancy, but it's all in good fun. It's not that I don't like her. Okay, just so you guys, before I get the hate mail and be like, why are you always picking on her?
Now we're good. We're good.
I pick on the ones that I like. If I don't pick on you, then that's a problem.
Oh man.
Sorry, Mike. You're just here, man. But this show is actually a really great show. It actually started out as a book, and then it moved into a movie that actually starred Kiefer Sutherland and oh my God, who was the? I could picture the guy's face, but I can't get the name.
He's the guy with the nose.
It was not Kiefer Sutherland. It was his father,
Donald Sutherland.
Yeah, it was Donald Sutherland, and not Elliot Gould. Was it Elliot Gould?
Sam Elliott?
No, not Sam Elliott. I think it was Elliot Gould.
All right.
Anyways, moved on to become a TV show, and MASH was set during the Korean War, and this was about the surgeons that were there, the staff. It was about the 4077 Mobile Army, and what MASH stands for is Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. These guys were put 3 miles behind the front lines. They were the ones that they would receive all the wounded, the badly wounded, have to do quick patches to try to save them, and then move them on to an actual hospital. So this was 1972 was like the Vietnam War was starting to wane down, and this show came out. Nobody thought that it would actually hit because of what was already going on. And surprise, surprise, this show was a smash. This show, you guys, again, don't know, became a serious iconic show even to this day, and it continues to stream. And I continue to watch it. there's something about the song, the opening song.
Yeah.
And if you guys have never seen the movie, which at least Nancy, you should see the movie, because the show is 11 seasons.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was 22 episodes per season. It was back when seasons were actually like a full
A season.
Yeah, 20. So that's the thing is, so a lot of you guys don't know that, you know how you're getting these like 10 episode seasons? Nah. Back when Mike and I were growing up, TV shows actually did full seasons, and they were about 24 episodes a season.
Yep.
So, and there was no like little like, oh, we're gonna break for a couple months and then come back. No,
There were no regulations.
Yeah, it was straight through 24 episodes, and with this show, so it was, as I was saying, it was actually adapted from a book, and it was called MASH, a novel about 3 army doctors. And then the final episode remains to be one of the most watched TV episodes in U.S. history. This thing broke records, and nobody's been able to touch it since. So I think it was 1983 was the final episode, and everybody sat and just watched it. And it was a really good episode. Like, kid you not, even to this day, as I watch it, I'm like, it's so good. I didn't like this. Mike, you were a kid when, I'm sure, the first time you saw this, and you, I'm sure, thought the same thing I thought.
I have so many things to thank for this. So because of this, I mean, once I saw that Bell 47, the helicopter, and then once I like kind of aligned that with Batman and his Batcopter, like I was just like, how is this possible? Like, what is this? And I mean, that got me into like rotorcraft, where I'm just like, I will, like, as a grown man, I will stop and check out every single helicopter. And it's mainly because of that Bell 47.
Really?
So, I mean, I see that. And then not only that, but I mean, this show did the Lord's work. Do you know how many parents, once they had this show, they were just like, oh, I don't have to put my kids to bed. MASH will do it for me.
Seriously? No. You heard that song and you're like,
oh, yeah, it's like the street lights. Like I'd be outside in the streets, running in the streets, and then the light would come on. Damn it, I got to go home. Then I would just be at home, bobeando around, just like doing whatever the hell I was doing as a young guy. And then, I heard MASH. I'm just like, oh, shit, I should probably go to bed.
But now, as we watch it as adults, this show was
Klinger. Love Klinger. Yeah, Klinger's.
Klinger was great, but like the whole ensemble was amazing.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about some great acting, this show had it. It wasn't just a comedy. It was a dramedy.
Yeah.
So it gave you the drama. It gave you the comedy. But Alan Alda, to this day, and I've listened to several books because I like reading audiobooks, all right? Deal with it. But when I hear his voice, it seriously is a comforting thing to hear, especially when he reads, because he's very articulate when he reads. He has a book that I think it was about speech, giving speeches and stuff like that. It's Mike. I'll let you know about that book.
Yeah, totally.
Look it up on my what do you call it? Audible. Yeah. But this was a very iconic show, and still to this day remains that. And I don't think it's going to go away. Like this is a great show. So, all right, I babbled on enough about this. Moving on to the next one, which is something that Nancy brought up, and I was all like, "Oh yeah, I remember this." Nancy, you used to watch this.
I used to watch this when I was young. Yes.
It was a great cartoon, but this was also when Nickelodeon was doing like all the weird freaking animation. So like, what else? Nancy, you mentioned like a couple of them in our text. It was also, what was going on during this one?
What is it? Angry Monsters?
Yeah. Or no, Monsters.
Monsters.
Yeah.
It was All Monsters. Was Rugrats?
It was Rugrats. Yeah, I used to love Rugrats.
There was so many shows that were done.
Yeah.
Done by Dog.
Golden Age.
Yeah. Doug. Ren and Stimpy, which is Lupe. What's going on? That's another one. Yeah. But it was the golden age of Nickelodeon, and it was the weirdest cartoon. Like, if it was a weird cartoon, it was on Nickelodeon, and we were watching it. It was just oddball stuff. I mean, this is a show about a freaking wallaby. That's what Rocco was, right?
Yep.
Wasn't he?
Wallaby.
Was that a kangaroo?
It's a marsupial.
Marsupial.
So it's in the same family as a kangaroo,
Oh, okay.
Very
but
Australian.
yeah. But it was like it says the description of this says this zany animated series from Nickelodeon follows Rocco, a wallaby who navigates the absurdities of modern life along with his best friend Heifer the cow, who was adopted by, wasn't it frogs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was
this
so weird.
it was weird, and yet we watched it. Oh, Lupe again, man, Lupe. This guy just knows it all. Mr. and Mrs. Big Head were the name of the frogs, which they had huge heads.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Filbert the turtle. Love Filbert.
Yeah, Phil. Did you guys ever watch? It was on Nickelodeon, and it was on during this time also, which was you can't do this on television.
No.
You don't remember? It was a live action show,
Oh.
and that's where they
I'm-
got the slime from.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, it was a show. So you can't do this on television. Was a kids show. It was all about the kids, and it was basically all acted by kids except for a couple of adults. But that was during this time too, where it was just Nickelodeon was so weird, but it was like perfect because it was what we wanted. It gave kids what they wanted. So
Oh, the slime.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's where the slime came from. So yeah, it was the birthplace of slime. So Rocco actually ran for 4 seasons, a total of 52 episodes. Now, it ended after those 4 seasons. In 2019, Nickelodeon picked it up to try to spark some life back into it, and they couldn't do it. It wasn't that great, actually. It didn't have the same. It just wasn't the same. And I hate when they do that stuff.
Yeah, they tried. Yeah, they definitely
Wait.
tried. Failed, but yeah, they
Oh,
tried.
Netflix?
Netflix, yeah,
Oh.
Netflix did, and it's called Rocco's Modern Life Static Clean, which tackled themes of change and modernization. That's the problem. It drifted away from like the wackiness to like the themes were now just like no. So, but I did love the show. Nancy knows the show very well, so that's why I was like, yes, we're gonna take this one. She knows that one.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one, which is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, released in 2009. Did you guys know this was a book?
I love that book. That book helped me read.
Really?
What?
Oh yeah, dude. There were so many times like that would be like one of the books where I mean I would always like rent that one from the library, and even the
Mhm.
librarian was just like, "Hey, if you rent it so much, just buy it." I was just like, "No, are you kidding me? My 10 cents are way cheaper than going into the Walden Books and buying it. Give me
Oh
my
my
book."
God, Walden Books, dude.
Yeah,
That's old.
yeah. Like I said, I got some salt and pepper here, so yeah. I may not seem like it on the top, but no, I'm aged. I'm aged. But yeah, Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs. I remember the cover. It was like a grandpa-ish looking man. He had his mustache, he has glasses, he had a little bowler hat, he had a little gray suit. He was looking up at the sky with an empty plate, just waiting for a meatball to fall down.
You know,
The
honestly,
book was better than the movie.
oh, I'm sure. I mean, that's a given. Every movie that comes out that's a book,
Yeah.
the books are way better than the movie. I've yet to find a book that's either on point 100%, which we will never get, or it's either somewhat close or it's just way off. So, Mike, you've read this
Yeah.
book a bajillion times, from what it sounds like.
Oh yeah.
How,
Yes.
I get it that it's not as good as the book, but how good was it compared?
Well, we can definitely give you an about. So, based on the beloved children's book, the animated film follows Flint Lockwood, our protagonist, a quirky inventor who creates a machine that causes food to rain down from the skies. His invention soon spirals out of control, leading to an adventure filled with giant spaghetti, meatball tornadoes. I said that incorrectly. Massive meatball tornadoes. And a little bit of trivia for you folks, of course. The sound of breaking bones was definitely one of the all tried and true techniques of breaking celery while being picked up by the mic to really collapse or to really capture the collapse of sinew, if you will. And it was also Bill Hader's second credit for an animated role in the year 2009, the first being his Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Which I don't remember which character he was in that movie.
I want to say he was the translated monkey. I could be wrong, though.
No, I'm saying in Ice Age.
Oh, in Ice Age. Oh, Jesus. No. In Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs, I think he might have been one of the brothers, because in this one, he was actually Flintlock.
Yeah, he's Flint.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I don't know if you guys, there's a guy that I follow on Instagram that he's one of those guys that, like, he'll take a movie, and especially like Disney movies, and he'll like find the things that are related to another movie, and he'll be like,
"Oh yeah, that's a good guy. I like that guy."
Yeah. Okay, so you know him. All right. So he took this movie, which was funny that we were doing this tonight, because I wasn't looking for it. I just went onto Instagram, and as always, I'm just checking the DMs, and it was number one right there on when I opened it up. And he was all like looking at the movie, and he's like all those weird faces that he does. The guy right there that was played by Mr. T, the officer.
Oh, yeah.
Officer Morales. Did you know that? Now, when you look at him, think of another character in another movie that was an animated movie that had a police officer. And then not only that, but this guy had his son, remember?
Yep.
Little kid. His name was Miles.
Yep.
Tie them together. What do we got?
The Spidey Universe?
Yep.
Jefferson Davis. Well, to make it even weirder, do you remember the one of the many celebrities that our beloved EP met a week ago? He was famous for singing that one song. What was it? Making My Way Downtown?
Oh, Terry Crews?
Voiced by...
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yep. So, I mean, there's... hopefully that one guy, like, listens to us, and then he's making a reel about us.
Well, there you go. There's a little tie-in. There's multiple tie-ins right there for this movie. And now you guys also know that Mike checked out this book from his library a bajillion times. There we go. Moving on, next one, which was actually something from my time. Miami Vice. Miami Vice premiered in 1984. This show, if this wasn't an iconic movie, then I don't know what is, because this movie or this show freaking... So Nancy, just so you know, in 1984, this is how the guys actually dressed, and they thought they were the coolest thing in the world. I kid you not. Pink shirts, white suits, Crockett and Tubbs. Yes, Luca. I was going to get to that. Don Johnson played Sonny Crockett, and God, I don't remember the other guy's name, but that was Ricardo Tubbs. So this show also had, as you can see, had Edward James Olmos, which I love that guy. The dude is awesome.
Yeah, prolific Chicano actor right there.
Oh yeah, big
love
time.
that guy.
But this show had an iconic soundtrack. The moment you start to hear that song, you're like, "Oh my God, it's Miami Vice." It got so popular that it actually spawned off a stunt show at Universal Studios. It took the place of the A-Team stunt show that they had going on there. This thing was a massive show. Everybody wanted a freaking Ferrari because Crockett drove around. Everybody wanted to go to Miami because they thought, dang, everybody's rich over there. Not true. And everybody wanted to dress like these guys, which was horrible taste in clothes.
Well, hang on. I mean, like right there, if we had to go with like all the Crocs, I mean, I'm sorry if there's any Croc wearers here or suits. I might have to go with the suits. I kind of like the suits.
I'm gonna go with the Crocs because I have a pair of Crocs and they're my Pika shoes. They're
Yeah,
Pikachu Crocs.
Oh my
I
god.
got Crocs too when I'm at the beach or water.
I'll drive
They
in them.
would wear them with the suits?
Yeah, I'll wear them. There we go.
No, in the show.
What?
In the show. They would wear them with the suits or what?
No, there was no Crocs back then.
Oh. You got me confused.
So Crocs actually came. I'll give you a little history real quick. And yes, if certain people are watching, no, I don't know everything. Anyways, Crocs didn't come out and gain popularity till the movie Idiocracy. I don't know if you ever seen that movie.
Yeah.
So the creators of that movie were like, we need to find the dumbest, most ugliest shoes that we can find, and this is what everybody in the future is supposed to be wearing. They found Crocs and asked the people, can we purchase a lot of your shoes and put them in the movie? They said, great, yeah, do it. So after that, guess what started coming out more? Crocs. Yeah. And guess what everybody's wearing now
Crocs.
in the future?
Yep.
Yeah.
Batman Crocs coming out in 2 days.
The
Yeah.
Batmobile Crocs. I know.
Yep.
So, all right. But anyways, this show was another one of those great shows that, again, like I said, it was an iconic thing. It, to this day, will spark people to be like, oh crap, that soundtrack was great. Yeah. So in 2006, they made a movie, or they did an original TV series, which was Miami Vice. It failed. Then they actually came out with a movie which had, oh my God, Jamie Foxx, and I think it was, what's his face that's playing the Penguin right now? Colin Farrell. And we lost Mike.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. He'll come back. Yeah, so it had Colin Farrell in it, and it was not a good movie. But the original, priceless. Priceless.
So there's a show, which is this one, and then there's a movie, which is other people?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And it says that Miami Vice won 4 Emmy Awards, and it continues to influence modern television with its groundbreaking aesthetics and storytelling. This thing really did a lot for television. Surprisingly, as cheesy as it is, and as bad dressed as they are, yeah.
I mean, I like that style, though.
All right, I guess.
All right.
And he's back.
There was a trailer, and my son's just like, "Oh, you gotta see this." I'm just like, "No." And then I heard a "ah." I was just like, "All right, crisis averted."
So yeah, this was a great show. So enough of this, guys. I think we've banged on this thing hard enough with the geek history, but from surreal and comedic takes on everyday life with a wallaby to dramatic and culturally sufficient. Culturally, man, this drink sucks. Anyways, culturally significant stories of war and crime. This week's Geek History celebrates diverse genres. Man, see, I practiced this stuff, and I changed up a few things because I was like, you know what, I'm going to change it here. But I still wanted to sound like I'm smart. Diverse genres and storytelling that have left a lasting impact on television and film. Guys, this is This Week in Geek History. And with that, we are moving on. You know what? I forgot to take it down. But, I forgot one more thing that actually came out today, back in 1985. It was a movie that is huge. And actually, I used the little for the intro to This Week in Geek History. So today is Back to the Future Day.
Oh. Oh.
Mm.
And I'm a
Yeah.
huge Back to the Future fan. Like, Mike's a huge Batman fan. If you guys can see right over there, I've got 2 shelves, which they all fell. I'm gonna fix those. Of Back to the Future stuff. I have watched that movie numerous times. I've watched all 3 of them numerous times. I used to live not too far from the actual Twin Pines Mall. Then again, then at the end of Back to the Future, turned into Lone Pine Mall because Marty killed one of the pine trees, which they're actually going to be tearing down, I think, next month to
Yep.
make way for some stupidness. Yeah, horrible people tearing down a great monument like that. But yeah, so today was Back to the Future Day. That's what I forgot to put in there. So, Nancy, have you watched Back to the Future?
No, but I went on the Universal Studios ride.
There you go. That there is some good history right there. Yeah, that is some good history.
It's not there no more, so
No, it's not.
Uh,
Actually, one of our I guess sponsors, our partner, used to work at Universal Studios
ooh,
and was there when they closed down the ride, and he actually got a souvenir
ooh, those are
from the
best.
ride, and
Oh.
he has it to this day. So I'm pretty jealous of him. But I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't want him to get in trouble.
He
But-
signed an NDA.
But anyways, all right, guys. So we're gonna move on to the next thing, which is something that we always do, also along with our geek history, which is it's geek news, but it's not up.
Oh.
I hate when I do that. Wait, where is it? No,
Doing-
yeah, just keep going. Move on with it. Oh, there it is. And
You know, I'm pretty sure Keanu
Sure.
Reeves gets a pay. Like he gets paid every time someone does that little jingle.
who? Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, it's
Why?
from it's from Bill and Ted, right?
No, that's from Back to the Future. That's why I said I use it. Because,
No, the
Oh no, that's from actually not Bill and Ted. That is Wayne's World.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so then I'm pretty sure Mike Myers is getting a nice little cut from that.
Well, shoot, don't tell him that because then we're
We'll
gonna
have
have
him on the
to pay
show.
him.
Yeah, we'll have him on the
He's gonna
show.
go back and start watching our show. He's gonna be all like, "Yep, ching, ching."
There's no such thing as bad publicity
Ugh.
at all.
Oh, here we go. Lupe, of course, came in with Michael. It's Philip Michael Thomas as Tubbs. Man,
Thank you, Lupe.
Lupe is, so if you guys don't know Lupe, I've known him for several years now. Love the guy, awesome guy. When it comes to pop culture, he is a savant. And he says
Aw.
he's got all that useless information up there, just like I do. But he always comes in clutch when it comes to this stuff. But anyways, so first reactions to Marvel's Agatha all along call it wicked, outlandish, crazy, and fun. And seeing how I haven't watched it, I can't tell you if it's that, but I do know some people that have.
Oh yeah.
So you both have watched it, right?
I didn't get to watch it.
Oh my gosh, Nancy.
I know it's going
Right,
to.
guys.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm busy.
But Mike did
Yeah.
Yeah.
go
You have
out
to
and
watch it.
see it in actually at the AMC down in Orange, right?
Yeah.
AMC 30 down in Orange, all courtesy of Allied Global Marketing. Should any of you
Ooh.
folks be listening, the Geek Saga community also would love to enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah. Pass your fruits over here. We'll chomp
yeah.
down on. Wait, what? So early reactions to the first reactions to Agatha all along hit social media, and the critics are raving about it. Mike, is it worth like all the raving and hoopla that they're giving out there?
I have been a major fan of Catherine Hahn's and Step Brothers when I saw her in the Lucid Dream from Will Ferrell as he's kind of courting her. So from there, I'm just like, all right, I'm a Catherine Hahn fan. I've been an Aubrey Plaza fan on and off since they started making fun of her on Community. And then I saw White Lotus. I'm just like, oh, Okay, I can understand that. So based off that sheer power right there, I've enjoyed it. Also, yeah, I would definitely say that I love the spooky season. So I mean, this kind of just like hitting like right now when you can like kind of enjoy like a nice little. I'm a basic bitch. I won't say anything, but I love a PSL. So did I go and order some whiskey with a PSL to watch this? I did, and it was worth it. It was the best. Am I excited for the next couple of weeks where this is coming out? Yeah, I'm gonna be watching this. I won't stay up until midnight, but I will definitely make time and carve out time to go and see it because yeah, it's enjoyable. It's very enjoyable, especially if you do like the old callbacks to American Horror Story Coven. Um, the Snow White Witch, and then what are some? Of course, Taylor Lotte, her Somna book, which is like winning major awards from. I think they even won an Eisner Award this last year at Comic Con. So I mean, if you're really like enjoying like a lot of that macabre, like this is definitely like right along that path.
So this is not some like cheesy Marvel show. They've actually put thought into this, and they're actually making this, I guess, more on the spooky side. The only way I can say it.
Both. There is still some of the cheesy Marvelness, but then yeah, there are definitely like a lot of like very occult aligned things, which I enjoyed. That was cool.
Cool. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to watch the show. Nancy, are you going to watch the show?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it this weekend on
Okay.
Sunday morning type of, yeah.
When you're not going to the gym or going to work.
No, I'm not going to the gym this weekend.
Okay. So you got time.
I went today and tomorrow, and then yeah, I'm off the weekend. Yeah, I'll be watching it.
Again, Nancy says that some of the things we say is off, but she just keeps using the workout word. Ugh. So
Those gains.
well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot of these new shows that are coming out from Marvel, I've not been too hyped to watch. We've all mentioned this, or I've mentioned this before, especially when we were talking about like Deadpool and Wolverine. That was about the only thing that I was really looking forward to. This whole next, what do they call them?
The phases.
Yeah, the next phase.
Yeah.
I'm not really too keen on them.
With this, you could definitely like enjoy it as you're kind of like taking care of a couple of things. So if you're like just hey, you said you're decorating for Halloween. You're decorating for Halloween. Oh, put this on. Perfect.
So it's kind of like you can put it in the background. It's not going to be anything that you're going to miss if you don't watch the whole thing, or you're not 100% paying attention.
Precisely. Yeah, precisely. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So Nancy, you can eat your protein while you watch the show. And
Yes, definitely. That's what I'm gonna do.
So yeah, I mean this has a lot of people in it. You mentioned, of course, the lead character herself, Agatha, who's played by Catherine Hahn. Oh no, yeah, played by Catherine Hahn. And of course, you mentioned Aubrey Plaza, and there's a lot of people in this show. So I guess I'm not going to fall for the hype. I might even just wait till they all come out.
Yeah.
And
they'll all be out by Halloween. So if you're already thinking, man, what am I going to do Halloween? And maybe you're waiting in line at a Horror Nights or you're going to pass out candy. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Cool. All right. Yeah. There we go. We'll stamp it. Mike approved. Wait, stamp it right there. Bam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Chicano Batman approve. All right. So I guess, all right, cool. But Nancy, this one is yours. Go ahead and read off what it says there.
So Mattel celebrates Batman Day with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy as Barbies. So for Batman Day, I guess they made Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, and now you could purchase them for $55.
God, what? I didn't even see that part. Jeez. Yeah. $55
each.
Some of them are already sold out.
They already sold out?
Some of them are already sold out.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a few different sites where some of them are sold out. I probably would have purchased one if our good friend Zilu1989 did the paint apps.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but luckily I saw the green skin Ivy, and I'm just like, okay, it's not the one with the tan skin. If it was the one with the tan skin, I'd be out $55 right now.
Nancy, did you play with Barbies?
I did a lot when I was little, but I don't collect them no more.
I mean, there's no judging if you did. I mean, if you
No, I did. I loved it, but no.
But
not
now,
really.
would you pay $55 for a Barbie?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I look, I'm talking crap, I know, and I usually do, but I mean, especially because if you look behind me, there's like all kinds of collectibles, and I've spent stupid amounts of money on some of these. I'm not going to say which ones, or what's coming in the mail, which I actually got a G1 Megatron. And I'm not going to mention how much I spent on that, but yeah, I think it was worth every penny. But these toys are not meant for kids, right?
No, they're collectibles.
Yeah. They know who they're targeting. They're targeting us.
Yeah.
And if they would have been targeting Mike if they would have got the right Poison Ivy, but they didn't. So you guys lost out $55.
Yep.
But
I told their discussion, but no, they had to listen to the statistics.
it's just crazy though. I mean, yeah, I like the description. Beautifully crafted dolls. They're available for $55 each. Make them a must-have for both Barbie collectors and DC collectors fans alike. They can purchase these at the Mattel shop and Mattel Creations. That is not an endorsement for Mattel. They did not tell me to read that, and I will not endorse $55 for that.
Unless they want to send them to me.
Yeah,
I live in Whittier. You can send them to Chicano Batman. I will happily review it.
We will play with them all day long.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll get my Mattel Chicano Batman and my Mattel Poison Ivy, and yeah.
Well, I mean, this kind of goes back to we used to have a lot more toy reviews on the show, and there were a couple times where they had was it Super 7 or was it no? It wasn't Super. Yeah, it was Super 7. Super 7 was putting out the Thundercats figures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The Thundercats was a great show back in the 80s. It was a cartoon. They looked like cats, but they were really cool. And the figures were going for a Lion-O figure was going for $85. When I was a kid, that went for $6.
I believe it.
How ridiculous. I almost use another word. Glad I stopped myself. But how ridiculous is that? But hey, you know what? I'm not going to knock on any collectors out there that like Barbies. And I'm not going to knock you down, Nancy. If you want to go and buy one of these, go for it.
No, it's because there's people that actually like are crazy like collectors of Barbies, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
spend that amount of money, but I don't know.
Yeah, I can't say anything. I dropped as soon as I saw Mondo's Poison Ivy. I was like day one. Like I'm just like, come on. I was texting Thomas. I'm just like, hey, I got her. But yeah, she was above the 50, and I'm just like, oh man, would I do it again? Hell yeah, totally, definitely.
I thought I was crazy when I have the Ghostbuster. That's the popcorn.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I got the popcorn bucket, which that's it, and it actually lights up. The batteries are dead because I left the light on, but it lights up. It's actually really cool. It's built really well. It's got wheels too, and it actually rolls.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. See, that's cool.
It does something. It holds popcorn.
Exactly.
It's functional.
Even though it's never going to hold popcorn, it could hold popcorn if I wanted. It could
hold popcorn.
But yeah, I got online. I literally was online. I sat there, and this is bad, I know, but at work, had my computer had my phone, had my tablet, all three of them with the freaking the site because you had to wait in line. And each one had a different number. And I'm like, come on, one of you guys. Come on, one of you. And the moment it popped up, I was like, bye.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to say how much I spent on it, but it's cool.
And a lot of it is just that journey of just waiting. And it's just like, all right, something's going to hit. And then once you see it go through, that is true success.
It's the collector in us.
Yeah.
See, Nancy, you're going to get hooked on something. We're going to find something in LA Comic-Con that's going to hook you. And you're going to just start going nuts and buying it all the time. And you're going to find
Protein.
out protein. But, hey, if you want protein, we should try to chase after somebody that makes a protein. I'm just saying.
It's Ghost?
Yeah, they have their
Oh,
own.
that's the one I drink.
Well, shoot.
The
What do you
protein.
think? You
All right, Ghost, come on.
you
got 2 out of 3.
Right here alone. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't even look at the trash can at work.
Oh my goodness.
So, producer Nancy, I'm just saying. Anyways,
Okay.
all right. So, Barbie. All right, great. Moving on to the next story, which is Mike. Take it away, sir.
Of course. All right, folks. So, in case you haven't been inundated with all the amazing Batman news, there is more. By September 26th, actually, it's going to be September 24th if you want the little insider information. By September 24th, if you want to go and meet Jim Lee, you actually need to spend $100 at the Funko shop in Hollywood to be eligible for all the events going on Thursday, September 26th. Did I just give you some insider information? I did.
Wow. And we lost Mike.
Uh-oh.
Did legendary achievement for the character Batman. Oh, wait. That
I have no
happens
idea
all the
what you
time.
just said.
I'm like,
Rose, Mike.
I hear you.
All right.
I hear you. Where am I? I am like,
Mike, Mike is having some technical issues right now, but Batman gets a Hollywood Walk of Fame.
yeah, it's a black
star.
screen.
oh,
Oh, Mike, drop it. I think I'm gonna.
Where did I go?
you're
I hear you. I don't see you. Where am I?
Back out and then come back in.
Okay, I have visual. How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Okay,
But
I'm
you're-
going to cut out.
Okay. Well, Mike is dealing with some technical issues, so this is the first time ever that a fictional, like truly fictional character is getting a star on the Walk of Fame. And
That's because he's the best. Come on. Where's Mike? He needs to back me up.
you're on your own here, Nancy. I can go down the list of characters. But no, you know what? Honestly, this was my first superhero that I got into. Batman and Superman were my 2 first ones because as a kid, we had Batman 66 airing on TV for us down here in LA on Channel 5 and on Channel 11. And then we had Superman, which we were watching the old, oh my God, what was his name? I forgot the name of the guy that was playing Superman at the time, but it was black and white. Those were the superheroes that we were getting.
Mm-hmm.
And, yes, Jessica over on YouTube is saying her husband agrees. He's the best.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. The crazy thing is, along the Hollywood stars, Batman will be recognized with a Guinness World Record title for being the first superhero to achieve this prestigious honor. Other notable Guinness World Records linked to Batman include the longest running comic book, and has been running since 1938. Batman has also most adapted comic book character in live action films. I don't know if you knew this, Nancy, but Batman actually had a what we call a serial show back in the 30s. There we go. George Reeves. Thank you, Lupus. See,
Whoa, there I am.
that's what Lupus, you got to come on this show. We got to get you over here and on this show. But actually, they had when I say serial, it was like these little short films, and a lot of them were in the movie theaters at the time. And Batman had a serial show along with like Buck Rogers and Flash Gordon. So, and we lost Mike again.
Oh no.
So that was the first time he had appeared live action. I think that was like I want to say 1940 something. I can't really remember. And then of course we got Batman 66. We got Batman 89. Then we got Batman Christopher Nolan. Then we had Batfleck recently. We had freaking Sparkle Bat, which was Pattinson. So
Bad.
he was a sparkly vampire. Mike, you there? All right. So, yeah, he's got himself quite a few Guinness Book of World Records. And then also here's another thing. Most Oscar winners to play one superhero, and the list is George Clooney, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, all taking on the roles of Batman, all Academy Award winners. It's crazy how many things that go along with this. And it says right here, every episode, a bad guy would empty a revolver into Superman's chest, and he would just stand there and take it, but then duck when the bad guy would throw the gun at him. That's true. He's talking about Superman. Batman never did that. Batman took it.
Yep.
Took it like a man.
Yes, he did.
So all the festivities will be happening scheduled for 11:30. Like Mike was saying, the whole Jim Lee will participate in this, and also we'll be doing a meet and greet. And recognition celebrates Batman's cultural impact not only in comics but also across film, TV, and other medias. Batman's been everywhere.
Batman sells.
Yeah, he does.
Batman sells.
I cannot deny it. I'm not saying he's the best superhero. I'm not going to say he's the best.
Yes.
No. But I will say, you guys are right. Batman does sell.
Batman sells.
And continues to sell.
Oh, yeah.
So Mike, you said if you go there the 24th?
Yes. So this is all for the Geek Saga community. You really want to go and meet Jim Lee. Jim Lee will go and do a Batusi with you. Jim Lee will sketch something out for you if you ask nicely. And to actually go and meet Jim Lee, you need to spend $100 at the Funko shop. Be one of the first 100 participants on Tuesday the 24th when they open. They're going to give you wristbands similar to like the wristbands that they would do at the offsites at the conventions. That's how you go and you get in good for what you really want.
All right, you heard it here, guys.
Yep.
So if you want to do that,
2 days, Tuesday and Thursday.
So, but if you want to meet the Geek Saga squad, there we go. On Saturday, where will we be at, guys?
At the Comic Book Hideout in Fullerton.
There you
From
go.
12 to 3.
So from 12 to 3 on Batman Day, forget about Jim Lee. He's, whatever. Who wants to meet Jim Lee?
He's just a CEO.
Yeah, he's I'm just kidding, Jim. Really, we want you to come on the show. No, I'm just kidding, Much love. But we will be at the Comic Hideout from 12 to 3. And yeah, you get to say hi to us and we'll say cool. Thanks.
Yeah, definitely say cool. We'll have some giveaway items. Don't forget, we have the Nathan Fillion bag.
Yeah.
We'll have some Agatha All Along posters. Oh yeah. We got stuff that we're going to be giving away.
So I think we're going to have to come up with let's do some trivia on that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys will get to be on the show, because we'll live stream from there on at least Instagram at the very least, and we'll do some trivia. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. All right. Cool. Moving on to the next thing, which is Square FX or Enix admits Final Fantasy 16 and 7 Rebirth profits did not meet. They said did not meet our expectations. So, guys, Final Fantasy 16 hasn't even been out for very long. These guys are already like, oh my God, we're sinking. The game hasn't been out that long, but it seems like this is starting to become a trend with a lot of the video games that are now starting to come out, which we had spoke about recently when we had talked about, oh my God, what was the name of that one company? I know is it Rocksteady?
Rocksteady with the Suicide Squad.
So Rocksteady with Suicide Squad took a major hit because that game tanked. I don't know if you guys have played it. I haven't played it personally, but I heard it was not good. And if I hear people saying that it's not good, I'm not going to play it. But they had to do major cutbacks along with another company that had been working on a game for 8 years, put it out for 2 weeks, and it tanked. And they let go a buttload of their people. This is another one that's out there. This company's been around. This company's been around for a while.
Yeah. Twisted Metal back in the early 90s.
I love that game.
Oh, it was a good game. Good
that was
game.
A fun game. Twisted Metal. All the Final Fantasies. If we're up to Final Fantasy 16, that's saying something. They've been around for a while. But the company is saying that right now that they're struggling financially. Is it too soon for them to actually say that, considering how long Final Fantasy 16 has been out? I guess.
Yeah, I can see how their projections are probably not up to par.
Yeah, but what they've done is they've just basically taken the mold and just reproduced it, not improving, just putting it out over and over and over again instead of breaking the mold, starting something new, or making it better. So they're saying that they're going to be restructuring their company. So if you guys work for this company and haven't heard the news, I'm sorry, but you're probably going to get laid off. Try not to laugh. It's not funny.
Come to the Geek Saga.
Yeah. Come to the Geek Saga, create a video game for us. We'll make money. Trust me. I want to be like this yoked out dude that's just blowing stuff up. And we'll put Nancy in a tank and she'll be all like, woo, and just ba, 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 ba. And Mike will be throwing his batarangs everywhere. There we go. That's a game, guys. That's all we're going to do that, right? Yes. We'll do mocap too. We'll do all the motions and everything, put on the suit.
Oh, yeah.
Done. I'm so down for this. But yeah, actually I was wrong. It's Final Fantasy 16, it was released in June. It's Final Fantasy Rebirth that was released recently. And that's what may have led to the cannibalization sales and opportunity loss. So I'm just starting to see a trend.
Yeah.
Games are going down.
Do you really think the games are going down? Or
there's definitely just the continued focus and just like a lot of the Fortnite. So you still got the Fortnite and the Minecraft going strong, but like a lot of these like story-based games, they are showing that like trend.
I think it's because the kids don't have the patience.
And the adults probably also don't have the time.
The time.
Yeah.
That's true.
Adulting.
But apparently it's very hard for Nancy to adult.
Yeah.
But no, you're right, Mike. I would probably say the same thing. It is time. Because these games would be more focused or aimed towards like us that have grown up with these games and still play these types of games. Whereas the younger generation is playing those like Minecraft and Fortnite and all those other games that are a lot faster paced.
Yeah.
That are more mind-numbing, really, of a game. So I don't know. We may be seeing a downturn of these types of games and more upping of like Fortnite and all those other games. So it is what it is, guys. I wish it was a trend that we were starting to get away from video games, but we're not. We are still going towards them. So, anyways, moving on to the next one, which is Kevin Feige will still be in charge of the Spider-Man films. MCU and Sony reported new deal can give us Tom Holland's appearance in more Marvel movies. How do you guys feel about that? What do you think of Tom Holland?
I love him.
Okay.
I want to see Deadpool and Tom Holland.
Yes!
And then for sure. Yeah. And then
Oh
for
my
sure,
gosh.
Tom Hardy and Tom Holland.
Holland.
I like that idea. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I didn't see that. Lupe actually so Lupe is a huge gamer himself. He's up there in age with like my age, or he's a little older than me, but he's still a huge gamer. He says, as far as our last story, it says there's nothing original. It's just rehash after rehash. So Final Fantasy has just been rehashed after rehash after rehash. No originality is left. So might be time to just,
Let it go.
Let
Yep.
it die.
Let it go.
take Final Fantasy to Puppy Lake and put it in like a old grandparent.
Have it be the Final Fantasy.
Yes. But so that's actually, I like that. I like that.
I heard that they were talking about it. I mean, I read it. Yeah, that they are talking about making one.
Spider-Man Deadpool. Man, that would be
That'd be a good one.
That would be interesting because it's like we don't hear Spider-Man cuts. Now, would they keep Spider-Man that wholesome character still?
Oh yeah,
For sure. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Yeah.
he's witty, he's funny. Like, I think it's gonna work.
You just like Tom.
Yeah, you don't need to cuss to be funny.
Just admit that one thing. It's just Tom Holland.
That too.
Okay. All right, so Nancy's on board.
Yes.
I think Tom Holland out of all the Spider-Man, like of course for me and Mike, it was Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire. I grew up seeing him too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, I went to the theater.
Okay, sorry. I was thinking, Spider-Man, the first one came out in, I think it was 93. No, I take that back.
No, it was
It was
Turn of
late.
Century.
It was 2000, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah,
right in
so-
2000.
Okay, so Nancy, yeah, you were old enough for that. All right.
Oh,
But yeah, we had Tobey Maguire was our first. Then we had Andrew.
Garfield.
Ugh, he was horrible. That hair was horrible. It's seriously that was huge. He had huge hair. How did he fit it all into that freaking mask without us seeing the big old like
Bulge.
Yeah. So I didn't really like Garfield. I think Tom Holland has captured more of the essence of Spider-Man out of all of them. That's just my thought, but you guys think the same thing.
Oh, Tom Holland, I could always see like the high school into the early adulthood Peter Parker, whereas opposed to Tobey Maguire, like it's already him as like he's already like a middle-aged guy, and he was like in his 20s.
Yeah.
Well, it was also like the whole 21 Jump Street thing.
Yeah.
I can see your crow's feet, bro. You're like 40 years old. How are you in high school? Yeah. No, he couldn't do it. He couldn't pull it off. But again, he was our first. The first Spider-Man was great. After that, the rest of them were bad. But Tom Holland hasn't, he's hit every time, him playing Spider-Man. And him being a little dude, he looks like a high schooler.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom. I mean, it's the truth. You're a little guy. So
The Shark King.
He's the Shark King with his millions, possibly even billions.
Seriously, I can't talk crap because he's got the money.
Yep. And
And
he's
then-
still with MJ, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Bandeja.
He's good. He's fine.
Yeah, he's good. I've got nothing bad to say about the guy. He seems like a nice guy. Everything that I've seen on with him, he's always been like a very nice person. So I think this is going to be great for Spider-Man. We actually finally get a stable character that's going to last, aside from freaking Deadpool and Wolverine and Blade, who have like been the only them. You know,
Yeah.
did that make sense? Yes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and of course, Kevin Feige, from what Tom was saying, is that he is well, no, where did I read that? Oh, no, I read it in another article about somebody else. Never mind. But Feige has actually been doing some great things for the MCU, so great. But I think him and Iger were saying that we got to dial things back because we got too much.
Yeah.
Too much Marvel. So
Mm.
we'll see what happens. It would be great to get a Wolverine or a Spider-Man, or even a Spider-Man Wolverine. Either one of those, Spider-Man Wolverine or Spider-Man Deadpool
Spider-Man Deadpool. That
or
one's gonna happen.
Spider-Man Punisher. Ooh, Spider-Man Daredevil. Oh,
Spider-Man Daredevil happening.
Weren't they connecting him to what's that one?
Star Wars Outlaws was just Assassin's
No.
Creed. Oh, God.
Venom.
See?
The one with Tom Hardy. What's that one?
Oh, Venom?
Huh?
Venom?
Yeah, weren't they connecting kind of to Venom?
There was
Well,
a
yeah,
little
'cause-
bit.
So, if you know the whole background of Spider-Man, Spider-Man actually had the symbiote on him. That's when he got the black costume.
Mm.
And then from there, it spawned. He got rid of the black suit because it was trying to control him, make him do bad things, and it just come to find out it was alive, and it was Venom. His longtime rival from high school,
Eddie Brock.
Brock,
Mhm.
found the suit, put it on, and he took to it very well because he was already a douche. And along came Venom.
Oh, okay.
So the Venom movies, I've watched one, and it was okay.
I like part one. Part one was cool.
Yeah, and then part two, I didn't really. I think I watched a little bit because we're on 3 now, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be 3.
Gonna
Yeah.
be 3.
Yeah,
So-
it's gonna be 3, and people are not happy with the villain choice.
No,
Nope.
I haven't
not
seen.
at all. It's. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not so. I mean, not anything bad about Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's a great actor. But it just. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's the connection between Spider-Man and Venom. And I think they were saying that they are going to bring Venom into the MCU, and it will be with Tom Hardy or Tom Holland wearing the black.
Oh, nice.
So we'll see. Those are rumors. I'm just saying. I'm not going to. Let's not say, well,
Oh, yeah, because in the last Venom they showed a clip of Spider-Man of this one, so that's why I was thinking.
Oh, it was in also.
Right?
What movie?
I think it was Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it was Doctor Strange where
Yeah.
we saw Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how they're trying to tie it all in because of the multiverse. So we'll see what happens. But let's see what else we got. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, we made it.
We made it, guys. We did it.
Oh, I was gonna ask you.
Yes.
Did you end up watching Beetlejuice?
No.
No,
Not yet.
you said you're gonna go watch it.
Hey, Nancy, sounds like you're gonna give Eugene some homework.
Well, I don't know what you think about it.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
I don't
But
know. That sounds like homework. I think that pendulum's swinging the other way.
but yeah,
Mike,
Oh,
you already watched it?
I am so happy to say I saw it in February, but I signed an NDA, so I wasn't able to talk about it. But
No
yeah,
way.
talk to me about it.
Really?
Oh
how'd
yeah,
you do that? How'd you get to see it? And you can't say because you signed the NDA.
I know a guy.
Ah,
Um,
you know a guy, but you don't. Hey guys, check this out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Spread the love.
when it's there, I'll be able to go and share the breadcrumbs. But I can't give up my sources.
okay.
But I saw it. I loved every minute of it. It was cool. Are we going? Can we? We're
No,
clear
you
to
still
talk.
haven't watched it.
He'll be fine. Yeah, but yeah, if you really like the Matrix Reloaded,
Oh,
you would definitely like the character choice in that. If you were a fan of,
Yeah.
Penguin from Batman Returns and Willem Dafoe, it's like you could see Batman fighting the Penguin again with a Willem Dafoe Joker. So I mean, I enjoyed every minute of it. What about you? What do you think about it?
I liked it. I just, like I said, I wish there was more on the wife.
Yes,
That was kind of like short.
yes.
But other than that, like, yeah, it was entertaining the whole way.
Yeah, I was laughing the entire time, and I mean, I saw it. I liked what they did with the other character who should not be named, because I was just like, all right, they definitely did that character some justice.
well, we don't. Yeah, you also don't want to give away too many spoilers because somebody's gonna say, "Oh my god, I haven't seen it."
Yep, yeah, that's
Well, you guys have until next week, so
Okay, till next week.
and then Nancy's being nice to you. I will not. I will. Yeah. And if you got something to say, you can come and say it to me at a comic book hideout on Saturday. Yeah, we'll talk.
So yes, comic book hideout Saturday. Don't forget, guys, from 12 to 3, they'll be having Batman Day festivities. Mike's gonna be out there. Chicano
Okay.
Batman.
I'll be Poison Ivy.
She'll be Poison Ivy, and I'll be me. So yeah, I'll be the one without a costume.
No, but you're gonna have a batarang, and this is the sharp one, so this
Oh.
will pop something.
I will straight shank you fast right there.
Yep.
But you can find us all there this coming weekend, this Saturday. And also, again, you can also find us in October 4th through the 6th at LA Comic Con. We will be there all 3 days. Again, we'll be inside the booth of Project Wish Upon a Star there. So if you guys went to LA Comic Con last year and did see the Project Wish Upon a Star booth, it is all the way back on the back wall. Main stage is off to this side, and then you look off over to the right-hand side, and you will still have to walk down a little bit, but the booth is there, and it's a pretty big booth. It's going to be hard to miss. Last year, we had Logic next to us, which I was like, who's this guy?
Logic,
no
cool.
idea who
Logic.
he was. Well, I'm glad you guys know, because I was like,
Wait, the rapper?
yeah, Logic. Yeah,
Yeah,
He was right there.
Logic's a cool guy. Like Logic.
no clue who he was. None whatsoever. His bodyguards, though, were giving us the dirtiest looks ever. And then he actually came over to the booth, and Project Wish Upon a Star has this like cow and has celebrities sign it. And they asked if he would sign it. And he has these big bodyguards with him. Because if you guys have never seen Logic, he's this like little.
He's a short.
I mean, he was probably about 5, I would say about my height, 5'8", but he was a white geeky guy. So obviously he needs these big old bodyguards. But I was just standing there. I was just watching, taking pictures as he was doing this, and I was doing it all for Project Wish Upon a Star. And man, the dirty looks I was getting. I was like, what am I doing? I'm just here. Relax. I don't even know who the dude is, so it's not going to be all geeking out over him. But yeah, usually where they get put, there's going to be something special going on to draw people to their booth. So this year they have the cosplay repair station that's going to be there. They're going to have several characters from several Star Wars like shows and movies that are going to be there signing autographs. So swing by the booth, say hi to us, say hi to Darren and Veronica and everybody else there. Donate to them, help them out. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. No, I can't think of anything else.
That's a lot. We got some good details. We got a lot of media details for all the listeners.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, this is going to be the last big event for us for this year. This will continue to be until we can't get into LA Comic Con. Will be our last kind of hurrah for the year. Because then, of course, we've got November and December, which always the holidays come up and got to spend it with the family. But come next year, Geek Saga is going to be on the road.
On the road again.
We're going to be going all over the place. I might even make it up to Boise, Idaho again, and hopefully not die on the drive up, because last year we got that big storm. I'm not kidding. If you guys have never driven in snow, and when I mean like driven in snow, like the snow was stupid deep, and I rented a sedan. Bad idea. Bad idea. I thought I was going to die. We were driving, I think we were only going like a top speed of like 40 miles an hour on the freeway.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds like a normal day in traffic.
No. Yeah. Wow. Normal day if there was cars, there was no other cars around us. And it was like semi trucks were even taking it really slow, and snow was hitting the windshield. It looked like I had just jumped a light speed, but I wasn't driving very fast.
Yeah, that sounds like driving on the freeway with all the ashes.
But you can't see.
It was bad. It was scary. It was really scary.
I like the light speed part. Light speed sounds fun.
Yeah, I would have enjoyed it if I wasn't the one driving and if it was safe. But
if you were a passenger princess too.
Oh, dude, no. It was bad. Oh, man.
And I freeze again.
We actually have a special guest. Whoa, what happened?
I hope it wasn't me. Yeah, I'm just like, come on, like I've had like 3 computers I've gone through, and now I'm on my phone, so I'm just like, all right, like I don't know what's going on.
But next week, guys, we have a special guest, which is Stephen Rubin. He is an author of not an anthology book. It's a all about book, all about 007, all about Twilight Zone, which I love the Twilight Zone. So he'll be coming on our show next week, talking about his books, talking about like interviews and stuff that he's done with a lot of the people that are in the books. So come back next week, 7:30 p.m. PST time, and you'll be able to hear that interview. We also have, we're lining up interviews. We have also, let me get my little calendar up. So Steve Rubin is next week, and then we move into October. We have Brian Smith, who is an actor, voice actor, all-around great guy who's going to be coming on our show, talking about the projects he's worked on and things that he's doing. We also are talking to Larry Hankin next month on a special Sunday episode. So October 13th, mark your calendars, guys. We're going to have Larry Hankin. If you guys don't know who he is, he's got a book out, and it's called That Guy. Because when you see him, you're going to be like, oh, that guy. He was in, he's been on Friends. He's been on, he was in Billy Madison. He was one of the guys that was betting against or betting for Billy to actually do the right thing. Oh God, what was the name of his character in Friends? Mr. You guys Friends fans? No. Oh.
I've dabbled in it, but can't call back.
Mr. Giggles or Mr. Oh God, I'm gonna have to remember.
I mean,
but I talked to him.
He's giving it to us. He's saying that guy. So yeah, as soon as we see him, we'll just be like, oh yeah. It's
seriously, once you see him, you're gonna be like, oh, that guy. Yeah. Seriously cool dude when I got on the phone with him. And so we're really looking forward to that. So there's several that are lined up at least up until October. I got November starting to line up, and hopefully we get the big one. I've cast out the line, and I'm fishing for the big one.
Who's the big one?
I cannot say right now.
We can't
Okay.
say.
I'm not gonna say.
All right. Yeah, we'll get the big one.
That big one is gonna be huge for us.
Yeah. We'll get the big one.
So working on it. We're working on it. But all right, guys, that's it for us for tonight. Guys, it's as always, it's fun to be on the show, and it's awesome to have both you on the show.
Thank you.
Mike
Yeah.
and Nancy.
Pleasure to be here.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for us tonight, guys. So if you guys, again, if you're looking for us, you can find us at
The Comic Book Hideout
on Saturday.
from
Fullerton, California.
12 to 3.
Okay. And then, Mike, how can people find you? Because I know you've got your own thing going on.
Oh yeah. So you can find me roaming the streets of Southern California or at mgarcia5159. I will do just about anything to help out the community.
Nice. And then, Nancy, what about you? You want to give out your stuff?
Yes, you can find me on TikTok and Instagram at NancySG1993, and just everyday stuff.
There you go. Everyday stuff. And I'm Eugene. And of course, it's the Geek Saga. All across any social media. You'll find us there. All right, guys, that's it for us tonight. So, again, next week, same. We got to come up with our own,
Ending.
yeah. I mean, I like the ending that we do have but it's like, I want to say same Bat Channel, but that's Batman. No offense to you guys, but
Still geek. Same geeky time. Same geeky day.
Same geeky time. Say, there you go.
Ah, there we go. Ta-da.
let me consult my the devil and see what they come up with, and maybe we'll have something good. But guys, see you guys next week right here as the saga continues.